Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome. It is me, your girl, Deborah Lee. And
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yeah, I need my doc baby in the building to let me know if the audio and visual is good because I think I solved the problem. Doc, where are you? But anyway, welcome to the show. Today, my friends, hold on, let me get us right real quick. Listen, I want my doc in the building because he always lets me know when I am right. But anyway, but anyway, today, my friends, today is Media Monday. Today is the day that we get into this GAB beat. We talk about the trending topics, the gossip, all of the good things. Well, maybe good to us, not so much today. Yay, Doc. Listen. Wait. You went ahead. Thank you, baby. Check this out.
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
I fixed it. I fixed it. All right. So anyway, today is the day. Today is the day that we get into all of the shenanigans, that is going on in these Gabby streets. We got some things to talk about. Listen, I was going through some things on this whole situation. I don't feel naked anymore. I'm a little bit happy about this. And I don't know what made me check that one thing, but I did. Yeah, baby, it's Media Monday. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh yeah, we back, baby. We back. Listen, I don't know what made me check the thing that I checked, but I checked it and yeah, I fixed it. Still some other ongoing things, but I fixed that, and that makes me happy. So anyway, want to talk to us about anything, and I do need anything. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Yes. Listen, we're not taking call-ins right now because we in a transition process for that right now. But don't worry, it's coming back. But you can drop a comment for sure. Drop a comment. We will have it on the screen, and I will read it aloud. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription that we can get. The love is always a beautiful thing. And then also check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Listen, we got some things to talk about. Child, we got some things to talk about. We're gonna get into it though. I'm ready. I'm ready, and I hope that you are ready as well. Um, it's been a crazy. I don't know what's going on in the world. I think it's something in the water, to be honest with you. But who knows? Who knows? But we got some things to talk about. First, let's get into I got Mo catch a picky bias. So let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, Mo. I guess we are talking about him. All right. I guess first we're gonna talk about Kanye and this little interview that he did with academics. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. Of course, as usual, he talks about a lot of people. But one person that he talked about the most was, and this is crazy. It's not crazy because I keep telling y'all he been talking about this girl. He been saying stuff about this girl. But I don't know why all of a sudden, like, it's so shocking to everybody. Oh, he said this about Kim. He said this about Kim. He been talking about Kim. He been talking about her mama. He been saying they slaves to the industry. Schmecks slaves to the industry. He been saying all of that. But y'all act like now in this right now in this week, this was the first time. And last week was the first time that he talked about that girl. He been talking about that girl. Been. But anyway, let's get into it because, yeah. So, it's hard to be shocked by anything that Kanye says these days. But he still made some jaw-dropping statements about his ex Kim Kardashian during his recent interview with DJ Academics, which is at this point anything with academics is suicide, but whatever. Here's the deal. The rapper who wore a all black KKK robe with a pointed hood gave mostly rambling responses to academics during the hour pause Q&A. It was an hour plus Q&A, which dropped Sunday. At one point, academics asked Ye about Kim and their 4 kids, and the things took a stunning turn. Child, academics pointed out Ye is always griping about his ugly co-parenting situation with Kim, who he accuses of controlling their 4 black children, North St. Chicago, and Psalms. The podcaster then said people think that Ye doesn't take responsibility for his own choices and highlighted that Ye's sour relationship with Kim. Ye agreed before making an astonishing claim. He said that was his fault, which is for the first time we ever heard him take accountability. And then he said, I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her. But that wasn't God's plan. As you know, Kim and Ye were married for 6 years before divorcing in 2022. During the interview with academics, Kanye also defended his widely condemned social media posts, questioning the mental capacity of Jay-Z and Beyonce's kid. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Kanye told academics that the Jay-Z post may have been his best or strongest when comparing it to his Nazi comments, which obviously made for an awkward moment between the 2 men. Lately, Kanye has been acting totally unhinged, proclaiming that his full support for Nazis and Adolf Hitler, and it looks like there's no stopping the madness. Listen, Kanye baby. Now, usually I'll brush it off and be like, you know what? It's Kanye being Kanye, but here's the problem. These children, all four of them, because y'all share 4 children together. Only one was what's the word? Physically conceived. The other 3 were carried by surrogates. But here's the thing. You chose her. Remember, the whole Amber Rose situation, which is crazy. The whole Amber Rose situation, you left her to get with Kim, then you came and you tried to embarrass her, talk about Kim wouldn't let you touch her until you took a certain amount of showers and cleaned yourself really good before you could touch her. And the crazy part is you co-signed that ish. It's not time for me to go in like I want to, but you co-signed it. You was all with it. And hee and kiki and kahaha with Kim and all that bullshit. Now you feel the same way about Kim. Well, not the same way because you didn't share any children with Amber Rose, but now you feel some kind of way about Kim. And let me guess, the new wife, the one that you parade naked all the time, you and her cackle back and forth about Kim. It makes sense to me. But these children have to hear what you're saying because you're bitter, because you're angry, because, I get it. You mad because of how she carries it in the co-parenting situation. But I think that both of y'all both you and Kim have to understand that when it comes to co-parenting, you both have equal responsibility. You both are equally, when it comes to those children, yoked. And so anything that you say bad about her, you're basically saying about your children. When you say things like you knew you didn't want to have children with this woman, what does that say to the Northwest? You feel me? What does that say to Saint? What does that say to Shy? What does that say to Psalms? What does that say to the children? It says, our father don't really want us. Now, Northwest, she probably won't feel that way because you spend the most time with her. But the other ones, how are they supposed to feel when they go watch this later on? Because you're mad and you're angry at their mother. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And then on top of that, then you come for somebody else's children and you're wrong. Nobody's children should be a part of your conversation. You got beef with Jay-Z? Fine. You got beef with Beyonce? Fine. You got beef with anybody else? Fine. But the children should never, and I said this before and I'm going to say it again, the children should never be a part of your conflict. They didn't do anything to you. They don't know you. And trust me, Beyonce and Jay-Z make sure that they don't know you. Blue might know you a little bit, but they don't know you. How dare you talk about somebody's children? Innocent children that have nothing to do with your conflict. That's insane. So I'm going to need you to cut it out. Somebody need to whip your ass. Sorry. I'm probably early on the cuss. Well, ass to me is not a cuss word, but it's a donkey. But somebody need to tear your tail up. Somebody needs to get a switch, not about, or maybe about and a switch, and tear your ass up because you out of pocket. And not only for Jay-Z and Beyonce's children, but your own children. Somebody needs to beat your ass. But whatever, I digress. Keep the babies out of it. They don't have nothing to do with nothing, and you ought to be ashamed of your son. But let's keep it moving. Let's get to this because there's so much stuff going on. I thank them for keeping me busy. I promise you I do. Let's see where the love came from. I thank these people for keeping my life busy. Ooh, hi, Kisa. Thank you for the love, the like, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, the children should never be a part of it. So somebody get a switch. Somebody get about and beat his ass because he needed it. But let's get to this. So it's been a little while since we talked about Will Smith and the Chris Rock situation. Well, Will Smith is addressing the situation, which I don't really think that he needs to or he should, but he is. So Will Smith is addressing the infamous Oscar slap and all the baggage that came with it head on in his new album, which is crazy that he's even dropping an album. Like, I don't think anybody is requesting a Will Smith album. At this point in time, I don't even think that anybody looks for him for an album. It's different times. And so I don't think, maybe if he just did it just so for him, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool. But nobody's checking for a Will Smith album. Sorry, Will. We want to see you in some films, not so much on the music tip. Because this is not your genre or your era. This is not your time. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so Smith's album, based on a true story, dropped on Friday. His first full-length solo project in 20 years, and it immediately confronts the fallout from slapping Chris Rock, which is nuts. The album's opening song, I guess International Barbershop Day, I guess that's what it's called, featuring DJ Jazzy Jeff and B Simone, which is nuts. So I guess he's trying to add some younger elements so that maybe they'll check for him, but whatever. Kicks off the line, Will Smith is canceled. Okay, that makes sense for B Simone then, because they tried to cancel her. From there, it's all rifting and gossip about Smith with the lines like, I feel like I can cuss now, but anyway, who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And I ain't never going to forgive him for the stuff that he did. Those are two of the lines from the song. The Chris Rock slap then becomes the main focus. I heard he down bad. I heard he won an Oscar, but had to give it back. And you know, they only made him do that shit because he's black. Oh my gosh. Really? These Peace off of rhymes. Okay. Noteworthy. Well, worth noting, Smith did not have to return his Oscar. You'll recall the Academy banned him from attending the ceremony for 10 years. The song then nods to Will's infamous outburst defending Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't know how, Mr. Pinkett. You wish you had a Jada Pinkett next to you. Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talk about? You better keep his wife's name out your mouth. Oh, Lord, child. Smith isn't done reflecting on the 2022 incident. In the song, He Looking For Me, he raps about making his comeback. Took a lot, I'm back on top. Y'all gonna have to get acclimated. Won't stop my shit still hot, even though I won't be get nominated. Oh Lord. Well. So it's been 3 years since the slap was heard around the world, but clearly it's still top. It's still top of the mind for Smith, and well, still on Smith's mind, and he's got plenty to say. Listen. So it's been 3 years. He has another 7 before he could go back to the Oscar ceremony. I know you're not getting a Grammy. I told you this is not your era to be coming out with albums, but you do what you do, and you understand what it is. You're not gonna get the sales that you think you're gonna get or whatever, because nobody's checking for a Will Smith album. Like at this point, everybody feels, I don't know, nobody's checking for a Will Smith album. I don't think that you had to address anything. Everybody saw it. I saw it. I was in here, I told y'all I was in here watching, and that's crazy. I keep repeating this, but this is what happened during that situation. I was in here because I told y'all a long time ago, I don't watch award ceremonies. So I was in here watching a documentary that Questlove put together about soul, the summer of soul, right? Where it was a concert that was put on in Harlem, New York, and it was a thing, and it was this is why my parents laugh at me, because I always say I was born after my time, because I promise you, I felt like I should have been there. But anyway, but it was crazy because Questlove was presenting, Questlove presented the Oscar to him. And that was a nod to Philly. I appreciated that. But I'm in here watching that. I'm in here in the studio watching that on the screen. And then social media start going ham. And then I pull it up and I see the smack. And it was like crazy. But it's 3 years later. Like, we didn't ask. We don't care anymore. Like, that was yesteryear. We don't care about it anymore. But so I don't really feel like you had to address it. But you wanted to address it, so here we are. You addressed it. Let's keep it moving. Cardi B and Offset are back at it again. I'm not gonna lie. I get tired of their internet antics. They drive me insane. They do, because I don't care. Listen, I've had so many bad relationships. I've had people cheat on me, disrespect me in so many levels and things of that nature. But I don't know that I've had one scenario where, no, I don't know, maybe with my daughter's father, but at some point in time, I was just like, you know what, fuck that nigga. Like, I don't care about that nigga. And because I shut that down, it didn't continue. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, all right, whatever. But since then, I had a more recent breakup, and that was like 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. And I got my little rocks off real quick, and then I left it at that. And it's not a thing anymore. Actually, he and I speak again, so we cool again. Not back together, we're cool. We're cordial because we were friends a long time before we got into the situation. You know what I'm saying? But we're cordial. But you didn't hear too much about that either. But with Cardi being Offset, it's been going on for years, and it drives me crazy. It drives me insane. But anyway, Cardi claims that she got dirt. Claims that she got dirt on a bunch of people, including her estranged husband Offset, and that he's about to drop all because she says he's using bloggers to come after her, which is nuts. Like what? What? The rapper hosted a session on X Spaces, and she fired off some shots at her soon-to-be ex-husband during the convo, alleging that he's actually consorting with online blogs to spread rumors about her. You can listen to the clip if you want to. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but basically she said he's sorry y'all. I'm sorry. She's constantly had trolls hitting her up or messaging people close to her, and clearly upsetting her. Now she's says it's her turn because the demon is inside of her, and she's got to let it out. So Cardi makes mention of her ex, claiming he's got a lot of blogger friends who are posting about her, and even though she said never do the same, she would never do the same to her. Worth noting, she doesn't provide any physical evidence to back up these claims. Now, what I heard, let me tell you what I heard. What I heard is she not that she don't have the receipts, but that she's stacking them because when she drop them, it's gonna be a thing, and that's going to dead all this shit. I would believe that more than I believe that she don't have the receipts. Why? She's a Libra. She on her Libra shit, and in my mind, us Libras, we ain't gonna say that we gonna out you unless we really got some shit to back that shit up. And I feel like she got the receipts. She just compiling, because that's some Libra shit to do. Compiling. Hi, rock baby. Hey, honey. That's some Libra shit to do, to be honest with you. So I feel like she got receipts. I feel like she not going to just put them out there though. She going to make a big case. And then the other part that we not looking at too, again, coming back to children. They shared 3 children together. Y'all not think about these babies when y'all out here nutting up and acting a fucking fool. Obviously y'all not. And then if you're not, then in my opinion, and this is my opinion, that makes you a horrible fucking parent. I don't care what me and my daughter's father go through. One thing that my daughter don't never have to deal with is me bashing her dad. As a matter of fact, we went to North Carolina a couple of weeks ago for my grandmother's funeral. Her dad lives in North Carolina. I made sure that her dad and her dad connected. They spent some quality time together because at the end of the day, like whatever I feel about him is whatever I feel about him. That's personal to me. That don't have nothing to do with her. And then at the end of the day, y'all, when y'all do stupid shit like this, you not hurting the dad more. So you not hurting. I mean, you might feel like it make you feel better, but guess who's hurt at the end of the day? The kids. So all y'all look stupid in my opinion because you're doing more damage to the kids than you are to the parent that you're targeting, and that's stupid. Like, stop being fucking idiots, y'all. I swear to goodness. Get y'all personal business off the internet. Everybody does not need to know your fucking stank ass business. Everybody doesn't need to know it. And again, you're hurting the children more than you're hurting the person that you're targeting. And that looks dumb. It looks real dumb. So just cut it out. Just cut the shit. Cut the shit. Alrighty. All right, we'll save him for last, I think. Okay, we did that, we did that, we did that. Yep. Let's talk about Sean Kingston. I don't know. We talked about this a long time ago. The litigation has been ongoing for a while. I actually am about to pull that case because I'm interested to know, with the litigation, what was said in the litigation, and I think that'll also be a fun one for Doc and I to read. Eventually, first we got to get past this big U shit because that's a whole monster in itself. And y'all know I like to lighten things up after it gets intense. And I feel like with this big U case, it's going to be really, really intense. So we're going to jump into that case. But this week, we're going to get to Wet and Wired because we haven't done one of those in a while. And then next week, we're going to jump into this big U. But anyway, Sean Kingston and his mother, which is so crazy because it's him and his mother. But anyway, Sean Kingston and his mother have been convicted in federal wire fraud case. The Beautiful Girl singer and his mom, Janice Turner, were found guilty Friday on all 5 charges they were facing. Damn! 5 charges. Doc said, whole new monster. I promise you. I promise you. It's a whole new monster. I'm into all of these joint stuff. And Doc also called them fraudsters. Well, him and his mama, because it ain't just him, it's his mama too. But anyway, that's nuts. Sean reportedly cried as the jury returned a guilty verdict, and he told U.S. Marshals to protect his mother as they reprimanded her into custody and took her away from the courtroom. Child. Oh, his mama look crazy. As we reported, Sean and his mother were accused of defrauding businesses out of more than $1 million in a fraud scheme involving jewelry, luxury vehicles, and other goods. Like, it's not even that serious. It's not. The judge deemed Sean's mother as a flight risk. Yeah, the mama. I'm sorry, she looked crazy. Can I show y'all this picture? I think I can. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. She look crazy. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm no, listen, I'm gonna pull her picture up and then you're gonna understand why I said that. But anyway, while this is loading up, let me finish this. So they saying his mother is a flight risk. Hold on. Cause I'm about to show. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Hold on. Let me get to it. Hold on. I gotta show you this picture. And then you'll understand why I said what I said. Hold on. But anyway, they say she's a flight risk, which is why she's in custody. And Sean is now on home detention as they await their July 11th sentencing. So I think they think that she's going to run back to Jamaica, which is sad. Nobody wants their mama in prison. Nobody wants their mama in prison. I know I don't want my mama in prison. Hold on. I will cry. I'll be a big baby too, I guess. All right, huh? I got y'all. Because I need y'all to understand why I said this lady look crazy. I'm just not making up stuff. She look crazy. Hold on. I'm going to share this thing real quick. Hold on. Let me get to the nitty gritty. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me put this on the screen real quick. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see it. I'm not tripping though. This lady do look crazy. Doc gonna say nothing about. There we go. Hold on. Let me get her all the way in the screen. I ain't tripping. Hold on. Let me see. We got it. Let me see what we got. What we working with here? Yeah, that's the mama. That's the mama. Doc, don't laugh. That's her. So what I said is what I feel. She look crazy. But anyway, they feel like she's a flight risk. So Sean and his mom are looking at the same hard time after being convicted of wire fraud. So what is being said is they looking at the maximum of 20 years in prison on each count for each of them. So for each count, they looking at 20 years apiece, and it's five counts. Child, they never coming out of prison. Well, they gonna get parole because it's not a violent crime. You feel me? It's not anything where they let me get this lady off my phone because she is child. I get that lady off my phone. She scares me. They took her lace front. Maybe they did. I don't know, but she looked crazy. So anyway, so as we told you, federal prosecutors say that Sean and his mother unjustly enriched themselves by falsely claiming they sent money transfers to pay for high-end goods, and then kept the stuff even after it was discovered the payments never went through. Oh, child. Prosecutors, hold on, y'all. I might have to book this. I might got to book some tickets. Nah, I ain't gonna feel right because this ain't the original case. Never mind. Prosecutors claim Sean and Janice obtained more than $1 million in property through their alleged scheme, including ripping off a car dealership for $160 million Cadillac Escalade. And dang, really? You just should have got back in the lab. You should have got back in the studio because really, $160K Escalade, like you could have made that money if you just had the right song. And jewelry for $480K worth of bling. All without paying a dime. Like I say, figure like they gotta catch us first. The feds raided Sean's Florida mansion in May of 2024, and shortly after, they were both arrested. During the trial, the judge reportedly said Sean's mother showed that she was the fixer, the nerve center for the alleged fraud scheme. While Kingston's defense team claimed that he was simply a child who was clueless about his finances. He is a grown-ass man. How is he a child? Okay, whatever. So anyway, they go into prison. Hopefully they get out. I hope that they get out. I don't want anybody to be in prison, especially if it's not a violent crime. But they did the crime, so they got to do the time. 20 years for each crime, though. For each whole child. That's a long, long time. Since his jet ski accident, I think she abusing him. Oh, Lord. Really? I don't know. Honestly, so you think that she was abusing him? Why do you think that? Like, what makes you think that? Why is that? Let me say. Doc said, I do think he has traumatic brain. He had a traumatic brain accident, and that's possible. So you think after the jet ski incident, he had a traumatic brain accident, and then because he had the traumatic brain accident, she was able to take advantage of his celebrity. Is that what you're saying? I think the accident messed him up. Okay, so that is what you're saying. Yeah, that's nuts. I don't know, but even if that's the case, they don't care about it. The court system don't care about it. The federal government doesn't care about it. They're trying to lock a ninja up any chance they get. And this is a chance. And then on top of that, they Jamaican. So after they get out of prison, I don't think they're going to do 20 years apiece. I don't think the sentencing is going to be as much as that. But what I do think is going to happen is they're going to get some time. They're going to have to serve some time. How much of that time? I don't know. But they're going to have to serve some time. And then immediately after that, they're going to get deported and they will not be allowed back in the United States of America. That's what I think is going to happen. But I digress. And the government don't care whether or not he got traumatic brain injuries. They just want to lock a nigga up. They just want to lock the melanated people up. And y'all, April 5th, they supposed to be protesting. Don't go outside. Stay your black ass in the house. Sorry. I'm just giving y'all a fair one. I'm not going to be outside protesting with nobody. Y'all built this monster. Y'all got to fight this monster off. It's none of my business. None of my business. Anyway, our last situation for the evening, the last thing that we're going to talk about. Y'all so excited I'm not naked anymore. Yeah, I'm just saying, stay your black ass in the house. I'm not marching with nobody because when we was outside marching and protesting, they was shooting us with rubber bullets and blaming us for looting, even though it wasn't us. It was proven that it wasn't us. We let people shoot us. You let us go through the gauntlet for something that, and we was peaceful. Now y'all want us to march again so we could be the target, and y'all could no, stay your black asses in the house. That don't have nothing to. They built this monster. Let them unbuild this monster. Y'all put that man in office. Now get his ass out of there on your own because we tried, and nobody listened to us. Now y'all want us to be out there too. Nah, fuck that. Excuse my language, but fuck that. I won't be out there marching with nobody. Y'all didn't care about us when we was marching for justice for people that were losing their lives for no apparent fucking reason. Nope. Stay your black ass in the house. I mean, you could go out there if you want to. I just recommend that you stay your black ass in the house. April the 5th. And that's coming really, really soon. So that's around the corner. It's next, just a couple of days from there. Nope. So let's talk about this because we are going to get into this case as soon as next week. But let's talk about it this week. So Adam 22 says that he's not picking, but he was not picked up by the feds, contrary to reports. But he tells us Uncle Sam paid him a visit regarding the Big U case and Nipsey Hussle murder. Now, the No Jumper podcast host was at Bob Hope Airport in Burbank, and he was asked about WAC 100, claiming that he was arrested by federal agents. Now, Adam says that the feds talked to him about the Big U case, and they wanted to get their hands on a cease and desist letter Big U sent to Adam's podcast, No Jumper, regarding the episode where Loose Cannon claimed Big U had prior knowledge of Nipsey's passing before the fatal March 2019 pow hit or whatever, right? And that's messed up. Dang, I seen him before today. Big U helped launch Nipsey's rap career, and in his federal RICO case, the indictment claims that Big U is heard on wiretap calls, saying that he was bigger than Nipsey and disciplined Hussle before his passing. Now, Adam says that it's pretty interesting to find out that the feds are interested in Big U's potential connection to Nipsey's passing, and frankly, he's not wrong. Listen, oh, Lord, yes, Doc, rest in peace, Nip. Because that's crazy. But I've been here. Listen, I've been hearing little tech, because you know I be in these GAB streets being nosy. I'm nosy all the time. I've been hearing little bits and pieces about little tidbits here and there about Big U having something to do with Nipsey's passing. Actually, and Wack had said something about it a long time ago too. But again, you have to pay attention and listen to these things. But the crazy part is they're so spread it out that people forget that these things were said. But I've been heard that Big U had something to do with Nip's passing. I've been heard about the little reprimanding that Big U had with Nip. I've been hearing all of that. But then on top of it, and then it's crazy because the person that hit Nip was a rolling 60. Nip was a rolling 60. Big U was a rolling 60. So that was internal. That was in-house. So that was crazy. What else I wanted to say? Yeah, but I heard about Big U disciplining Nipsey, and I heard it was over some equipment or some bullshit like that, or whatever. And then Nip got real big, and you know how jealousy works. But then you also have the case where they're saying he hit this other young man in Vegas, and if they prove that right, then why wouldn't it be correct that he had something to do with Nipsey's passing too? So it's a lot going on in these GAB streets. We will keep you posted about what's going on in these GAB streets because it's nuts. It's freaking bananas, and yeah, we gonna keep talking about it. But like I said, when we come back after this, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, we will start the Big U indictment. If you want to get the indictment, you go to the website, go to the app. It'll ask you, do you want to download the app? I'm gonna also just put links in my description once I set everything back up because I feel like that way you could just go to the app and get it. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go through all the website stuff. But yeah, it's on the app. I do have the case already, and yeah, it's what it is. It is what it is. Doc said, I think Wack a West Coast confidential informant. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. And like I said, it's a lot of things that Wack, without going to the feds, kind of had put out there. Messing with Adam 22. Because you don't see Wack or Vlad, but, well, they did have that one situation where all of them was together recently. But you don't see Wack going on Vlad's platform, but you see him all the time with Adam 22 and more recently with academics. And so do I believe that he's going straight to the feds? It's a possibility. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case. But I also feel like Wack puts enough out there on the internet for him to not actually have to go directly to the feds as well. You feel me? Like Loose Cannon and what's the baby nigga, whatever his name is. They was on an episode with Wack and Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Wack is orchestrating some shit. People sleep on Wack. He a pain in the ass. He'll get on your last nerve. He get on my nerves every time I hear his voice. But at the same time, I feel like Wack 100 is very strategic in the shit that he does. And I feel like he make them feel so comfortable that they start running their mouths. And guess what? Now we got Big U and both of them in the indictment. So we'll get into it. Remind me of T.I. rapper that was an informant. I'm just saying. Listen, you never know what these dudes will do, and we don't know what they got on Wack either. You feel me? And so maybe Wack trying to work something off himself. But you never know what these dudes will do when it comes to the feds and them being scared of getting that fed time and being in prison for the rest of their lives. If Big U is convicted of this case, he will be sitting in prison for the rest of his life. And not that he doesn't know what sitting in prison feels like because he's already did a bit, you feel me? But now he will be in there forever. And then the unfortunate part is his son now plays for the NFL. So how does that reflect upon his son? And the young man that got hit in Vegas was the son that plays for the NFL now. That was his friend. So that just looks crazy all around. It looks nuts. Yeah, it's a done deal. He's done. He's done for. If they find him guilty, he's not coming out of prison ever again. They're gonna do him like they did Suge, but worse. So yeah. Child. But now it is time for me to show some love. I want to shout out to anybody who's watching Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I love you. Thank you. That's live love because you watch live with me or you watch the playback. And then in that case, it wouldn't be live love anymore. But whatever the case may be, I love you and thank you for watching. Um, Now, and also, it's time for me to show some love to our listening audience. We love them over here. We do. We adore them. So it's time for the love notes. And like I said, it's our listening audience, which is way. People get it twisted. Like I tell people all the time, don't look at the numbers that you see on YouTube, whatever. That's fine, because I cuss a lot and I don't expect, you feel me? But our listening audience is no restrictions there. And I get to say just basically whatever I fucking feel like saying. And these people are dedicated and loyal, and I appreciate them so much. And so I always try to make sure that I show them love at the end of every show because I love them very much. So it's time for the love notes. Now, I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. We used to go back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's love. It's show notes. And then one day we realized that there's no love without compromise. And so we came to the compromise and now we call it love notes. Oh, yeah, we do. Doc also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. I absolutely did not, but I did have a lot of papers. But in all fairness, it was a lot of countries, cities, states, and territories on those papers. But now we don't do that. We don't do that anymore. We've gone green, and now we do this. And I love it. Oh, and by the way, it'll always be love notes. Shout out to the top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the loyalty and dedication, and I appreciate you. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you. Thank you so much. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, boos. I love you too. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, and Latvia. Hi, honeys. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I feel tingly inside. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm blushing. Hungary, Greece, Denmark, Jamaica. I need my horns, Jamaica. Bow, bow, bow. Slovakia, Ukraine, and Peru. Hi, boos. We love you too. Thank you for the love. We appreciate you so much. So, so much. Oh my gosh. And last but not least, Italy. One day, me and Tuscany are going to meet. I just need to get in those fields. Tuscany seems like such a relaxed and calm environment. No craziness, no drama, no bullshit. One day, I'm coming. All right, I'm coming. I love you guys. Thank you for the love, and I appreciate you so much for your dedication, loyalty, and dedication. I do. You guys are great. Doc has said, it's time for Doc has said. Doc has said, top flight, catch the vibe, stay above the fret. Yeah. In the words of DMX, you do dirt, you get dirt. On period. On period. You do the dirt, you get the dirt. And that's what it is. Doc also has said, worldwide, catch what you talk about and who you talk about. Talk to. Kind of simple Baltimore slang, dummy. On period, dummy. Oh, sorry. My bad. Listen. Just watch your mouth. Yeah, now you're not going to tell me that lady didn't look crazy, though. You're not going to tell me that lady didn't look crazy. She scared me a little bit. Love it. So get that lady her wig back so she can have a decent mugshot picture. Hit that like button, tune in, live show, radio show, and get the app. I'm just saying, do all of that. Give that lady her wig back, please. He ain't looking crazy. Doc said all 4. and more head. All I know is it was like, whoa, like she look a little crazy. And I didn't mean to say that at the time that I said it, but it just came. Y'all know I just be saying, I say whatever comes to mind. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But she looked crazy. I showed y'all what she looked like. She looked crazy. Get that lady her wig back, please. Please get that lady her wig back so she won't be looking half-ass crazy. But if she is taking advantage of him having, the trauma from the accident, that's bad. And then if that's the case, I feel like he shouldn't get as much time as she should, because that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, things I need to say. Well, things I'm going to say before I say the things that I need to say. I'm so excited to say the things that I need to say. I felt naked for a minute, but I fixed the problem, so I'm excited. Anyway, if you'd like to talk to us about anything, and I do mean anything at all, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Remember, you can always drop a comment for right now. The phone line should be back up and running by the end of the week, by the way. But yeah, right now, just drop a comment. Listen, I have permission. Any video that I played thus far on this, and I haven't played a video in a while, and I definitely intend to get back to playing videos. It's just kind of hard because I can't give y'all 5 days just yet. I'm in the middle of studying and, get my bookkeeping life together. But any music videos that I play thus far, I've had permission to play. Written, audio, visual, electronic, however you want it. I've had permission to play all of these. I have permission to play all of these videos. So I don't play music videos that I don't have permission to play. So therefore, I won't take any requests. It's that simple. And then on top of that, I don't know if y'all be listening on Fridays, but my DJ is that dude. And so I need y'all to leave him alone. Don't send no requests his way. I will not take them. I will not pass them along. You need to just catch his vibe. Maybe pour something, roll something, drink something, smoke something. But catch his vibe and just chill out. We're not taking no requests over here. Sorry to tell you. Join our coffee community so we can have salacious, titillating, and taboo conversations. And I could cuss whenever the fuck I feel like it, because y'all know I got to get my John the Baptist on. And I need to be able to say shit and fuck as much as I want. Because sometimes we be reading some of this shit and I be like, shit, fuck. So I need to be able to say that with freedom, without restriction. So join coffee community. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Sorry, y'all, I'm sleepy. www.ambitiouslyent.com. Yes. It's probably because I get up at 6 o'clock every morning. And then, whatever. But check out our website. You know what I mean? There's something on there for everybody. Radio station. You can watch the podcast, listen to the podcast, get some merch, get some skincare products. I don't think I'm gonna add the bookkeeping business portion on there because that's a whole nother business. But yeah, all of that. Listen, big shout out to our DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my big shout out to DJ Rukazy. Hell of a guy, very respectful young man. Spins the hell out of these fucking records and gives us some heat every Friday. So much respect to Rukazy, all love, and big shout out to Rukazy. And let us know how you feel about these mixes. We would like to know. And like I tell y'all every Friday, say it to his fucking face, but not too much on my DJ. Not too much on my DJ, because he got an army behind him and we ready for war. Not too much on my DJ. Okay. All right. And that's that. Not too much on my DJ. That's all I'm saying to y'all. You gotta relax. Not too much on him. Okay? Hey. All right, y'all. It is now time for me to. Oh, I'm so excited. It is now time for me to say the things that I must say every evening before we get up out of here. Hold on. Let me get us right. Let me get us right. Oh, I'm so excited. We back online. I'm so excited. Okay. First things first, mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. Talk on Media Mondays like today, where I tell everybody's business because I'm nosy. And I be wanting y'all to be nosy with me, and it's fun as fuck. I just need us to be nosy. The tap in, I try not to tell people's business, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I might tell somebody's business. I try not to. Last week I talked about somebody mac and cheese, but it was nasty. And I need to know who made this. And the potato salad. Who made this? I need to know. I can't eat it if it's made by the wrong person. Sorry. But I try not to tell people's business. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night for the tap in, by the way. And then the wiretap, I'm telling everybody, if you got a court case and you file sinister, depraved, hideous, heinous, sick, nasty, you're an idiot. Oh, and I'm going to use Doc's words right now, insidious. If you're any of those things and you have a court case and it's high profile and I can pull it, baby, baby, we reading it. We going to read it because you shouldn't be none of them things. Get your life together. But if you got a court case, I'm reading it. And it don't necessarily have to be anything of the schmexual nature. It could be a civil. Some of them civil cases be of a schmexual nature. But it could be an indictment. It could be a criminal. Like, it could be anything. Like, you fit the category, we reading your case. White Wednesdays, we talk more of my business and Doc's business. And then Cattails, which is coming. I know I keep talking about it. It's coming. I'm talking my business, but it's more so the business of people who got on my nerves, then me file, disgusted me. But I changed the name. So if you say something, then they will know I'm talking about you. So shut your mouth. Don't say anything. And like Doc said, a hit dog will holler. So I don't recommend that you say anything. I recommend you shut the fuck up. Personally. But anyway, other than that, mind your business. Safe way to live your life. Love your babies, hug your babies, adore your babies, embrace your babies, encourage your babies. I'm just thinking of all the positive things you could do. But whatever the case may be, just be a good parent to your babies and let them babies know that they are, oh, Doc, you want the money today, baby. Ooh, because we're not naked. And let them babies know that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. They need that love. And don't depend on the teachers to do it. You know how many students they deal with and how ignorant some of them can be? If you waiting on that, your kid will never have that encouragement. Your kid will never know that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. And then on top of that, if they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know. I have no clue what they do over there. But what I am saying is get yourself a telescope, a good one. A good one. Not the kind that you peep through your neighbor's window with, you perv. A good one. I am doing a collection on those because I don't feel like we should disseminate those into the world. Get yourself a good one. It may require some assembly. It comes with some scopes, some lenses, perhaps a beam, and maybe even an app. I say go to National Geographic. They got good ones. That's where mine is from. But go outside with your babies, discover some shit. A comet, a meteor, an asteroid, a planet that is not a planet anymore, but was a planet, but they say it's not a planet anymore. But in my opinion, it will forever be a planet. Like, that's weird. And if you discover an alien, you can tell me about it later, but don't call me while I don't need no UFOs in my life. Don't call me when it's happening. Call me after it happened. If you haven't been abducted, okay? If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be a NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator. I know they have engineers over there too. whatever they do over there in NASCAR. What I do know is that they have a need for speed, and at one point in time, baby, at one point in time, they love muscle cars. And I love muscle cars. I will forever love muscle cars. Y'all know that old saying, put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, muscle cars. Metal. Made of metal. Not this fiberglass bullshit that y'all driving around right now. Metal. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah. I'm sorry. My muscle car obsession is getting out of hand. Uh, I saw my favorite one today too, by the way, while I was walking. It's wonderful. I'm gonna see it again tomorrow because I'm gonna walk it again tomorrow. It's spring now, honey. It's warming up. I can go on these long walks that I love so much. You know, them 8 miles. I'm back at it, baby. But whatever the case may be, love you. Just encourage your babies and make sure you tell them that they are the greatest of all times. They need that so much. They need it so much. And then with the world, the way this world is right now, make sure you do it. Okay. Fucking stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. My lane, your lane, not the same. Yours over there, mine over here. They're not supposed to match. Stay over there. Let me do what it is that I do. Don't break the glass. Don't push the button. Because if you do, you're going to get something that you do not want. And I promise you, it's ugly, which is her. You don't want her. She is not nice. She is not kind. She can be evil. Leave her where the fuck she's at. Leave her the fuck alone. I'm coming outside. The Harley's coming outside. It's going to get crazy. And you don't want that work. You don't want it. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. And plus, you get her, you get a 2-for-1. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. You get a two. Oh, Doc, you on the money today. You get a 2-for-1. Hey, you big purr bitches, you get her too. And let me tell you something. If Cat is purring, Cat is a happy girl. But you don't want that first one. She evil as shit. I just recommend you leave her where the fuck she is at. And plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. Who the fuck needs that? Hey, you big purr bitches. Who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for you. So just stay in your fucking lane and everything's copacetic. Everything's cool. Chill out. Relax. Relax. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight, my friend. It's not. We're learning that lesson right now as we speak. We are learning that lesson. I keep telling Patty Boots, a.k.a. Baby Caligula, a.k.a. Little Caligula, a.k.a. Drake, to drop the case. It has not happened yet. We're anticipating it. We read the case. We read the motion to dismiss. Let it go and move on. And then you drop the video, and everything about that video looks like everything that Kendrick did at the Super Bowl. But whatever, I digress. Just drop the case, okay? Drop the case. And you lied. You lied. You lied because you said you studied hip hop. And if you studied hip hop, then you would know that Mobb Deep told you a long time ago that there was a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. They also said you can run, but you can't hide forever. Drake. They said you can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets that we done took, Drake. They said you walking around with your head down, scared to look, Drake. Mama say, Mama sa, Mamaku sa. Drop the case, you stupid ass. Fuck the battle. Worry about the war. I'm worried about the war. I hope you worried about the war too, because if you worried about the battle, you dumb as shit. Live to fight another day and live to win the fucking war. Damn, you dumb. Mama say, Mama sa, Mamaku sa. Anyway. Yeah. Just drop it. Save face and drop it. Oh, bars. Anyway. Oh, worry about the war. Fuck the battle. I'm worried about the war. I just recommend you too. And I also recommend that you stay your ass in the house on April the 5th. Don't be out there protesting. Let them fix this shit. Anyway, be you. Be authentically you. Be amazingly you. Don't let nobody tell you how to walk, talk. I'm not going to tell you how to walk and talk, but I will recommend that you drop this case. But don't let nobody tell you how to walk, talk, dress, eat. None of that, because what they eat don't make you shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So fuck all that shit. And then on top of that, remember, you can't make anybody happy. You can add to their happiness, but you cannot make them happy. I personally don't try to make people happy. I don't give a fuck about making you happy, because you know what? Misery loves company. And if you are disdained to be fucking miserable, then you just gonna be miserable by yourself. Don't add me to that shit. Keep your misery over there in your own personal space. I don't want no parts of that shit. None. Zilch. I don't want no parts of it. Be miserable alone. You came in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself. Even if you are a twin, I'm gonna rush past that because I don't want to think about it. I had natural childbirth. It's scary. Okay. The thought of having twins at the same time, it's frightening. Almost as frightening as Sean Kingston's mother's picture, mugshot. Scary. I'm afraid. Yeah, fuck it. And fuck them. Fuck them. And then on top of that, remember this. No matter how much you try to please a person or appease whatever it is that they think that you're supposed to appease, no matter how much you think you're fixing whatever you think is broken, that they think is broken, you can't fix it. So why try? They'll get over it. They'll be okay. But you're going to be miserable trying to figure out what it is. And then as soon as you think you figured that part out, they'll find something else to bitch about anyway. So fuck them. Fuck them. And last but not least, this is the last thing I'm going to say in my today's sermon, which is this. Dream big. Dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe. And don't let them tell you your dreams are inferior or bullshit, because they're not. Whatever you dream, if you dream it, you can achieve it. Oh, child, old school saying. If you dream it, you can achieve it. And then after you realize the dream and visualize the dream, make sure you plan and execute, because it's nothing without execution. You're not doing nothing without executing. So execute the plan, the dream and the plan. And that's that. Yo, I love y'all so much. Oh no, not an alien head. I mean, she kind of did look like kind of did. Doc, stop. She kind of did. Anyway, I love y'all. Doc is out of control right now. I love y'all. Y'all see him tomorrow. I promise. I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Remember what I said in today's sermon. Tomorrow we will be back for the tap in. I think I want to try something that we're going to do the final exam. And we're doing that first. But I have another game plan, and I think it's going to be fun. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the tap in. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. I love y'all so much. Leave Sean Kingston. I'm the one that started it. Never mind. We got to leave her alone, because they just need to give her lace front back. But y'all stay out of trouble. Love y'all. Bye.
Oh,